Welcome viewers to round 17 of the Sydney Premier League hockey competition. This is Craig Turner. I'm commentating games this afternoon between Sutherland and Northern District. We're starting with the PL2 game between these two clubs up in a few moments. Sutherland come into the competition in 7th position on 18 points, just 3 out of the 6. So wins very important for them this afternoon to keep those perhaps slight but mathematically possible semi-final opportunity alive. Northern District's there in 9th position on 8 points, so for them it's the last 2 games of the season, and they'll be looking to see if against Sutherland they can grab a point or 2. So still plenty for Northern Districts to play for this afternoon. Last week, Sutherland and University of New South Wales had a 0-0 draw, so a pretty good effort from Sutherland there. They were unlucky on a couple of occasions, but in the end, 0-0 was probably a fair result. At least demonstrated an even game between the two clubs, and Northern Districts will have a much tougher week, going down 8-0 to Moorebank. So we'll look at the team lists for this afternoon, starting with Northern District. So Jacob Brown in goals, Arman Rupra in 15, Riley Dorman 32, Cooper Gifford-Cock in 204, Hitesh Bhuta for 140, Jonah Eade 146, Logan Dobell 164, Mackenzie Cole in 25, Milan Sayan in 202, Rowan Whiteman 126, Ryan Claddingbowl in 33, Taylor Dobell in 166, Taz Sean in 23, Tim Marks 37, and Ashton Patterson in 196. Coach Harai Rupra, and that's the Northern District's lineup for this afternoon. Quickly on to the Sutherland team. Daniel Bryant in goals, Brendan Sharp captain in 277, Wade Tonner back in seconds this week. Had a week away last week, so seconds will appreciate having him back in the defence. In 5, Blake Sharp in 332, Oliver Turner 245, Isaac Olsen 331, Toby Jennings 339, Chris Goodman 270, Matthew Thompson 289, Matthew Vine 278, Aidan Taylor 290, and a return to the pitch for Riley Lloyd in 10. So first week back for Riley after an extended absence through injury. Dislocated his shoulder in the state championships way back in June. So he's back out on the pitch this weekend, and hope it goes well for him. Brendan Sharp, captain, and Blake Sharp, assistant coach. So teams just with the final words before they come out on the pitch. Excellent conditions here this afternoon, fine and sunny. Bit of a challenge for the camera operators with that shadow which will lengthen across the pitch, but the playing conditions for the teams are ideal. I think we'll look for Sutherland really to toss the ball around quickly this week. Would have been a bit of a confidence booster last week, being able to play well and get at least a point out of that game versus University of New South Wales. So they want to make sure that they take advantage of that, and I'll hope to see a little lift this week with Riley Lloyd and Wade Tonner back on the park. We'll see how that goes for them. So Sutherland in the sky blue, running left to right on your screen. Matt Vine with the push off. Wade Tonner there at centre defender. Got Aidan Taylor out to his left, and Blake Sharp out on the right. It's a pretty solid back line there. Isaac Olsen with the ball just outside the D, gets the free hit. Finds Oliver Turner. Good pick up by him, under pressure from 3. Matt Vine with that tackle, must have just fallen onto his foot. So good early pressure there by Sutherland. Didn't get the circle penetration in the end. Northern Districts, quick movement of the ball down the right side. Just didn't control going into Sutherland's 25. So Blake Sharp with the ball out to Wade Tonner. I think we'll see a fair bit of the back four for Sutherland this week. We've got Blake Sharp and Wade Tonner back there. It looks like they're going to try and push their outside defenders nice and high. Aidan Taylor there on the halfway line. Finds Matt Thompson in front. And in the end, dispossessed. Just didn't make sure of that pass, but it was a good ball through from Taylor. Uni with the overhead down the centre of the field, which Wade Tonner picked up nicely. Isaac Olsen on the right, looks long to Brendan Sharp. Ball over the sideline, so Sutherland keep possession. Toby Jennings with the restart. Back to Sharp. Out wide to Tonner. It's good width from Tonner. Gets that pass around the high striker. Excellent deflection there from Riley Lloyd. Matt Thompson with the ball along the back line. So a good touch from Lloyd there early on. Well held up there by Lloyd. Kept his foot out of the play. Northern District defender was looking for that foot just to relieve pressure. Lloyd did a good job keeping his feet out of the way, and in the end has won the free hit. Vine finds Turner. He goes back to Tonner. Across to Sharp. And Toby Jennings out wide on the right. Looking there for Lloyd. And Blake Sharp pressing up really high there. That was good field position by him to snuff that little attack out. Northern District's now pinned in on their left side. Sutherland trying to work a turnover of possession here. They've done that. Sharp with the ball through to Turner. Didn't trap, but Lloyd's got it again. Looks for Brendan Sharp. Foot just outside the D. Turner now with the ball. Ball up high, but umpire said that's not dangerous, so play on. Isaac Olsen the ball. Brendan Sharp pushing up. So good early field position for Sutherland. District trying to work the ball down the left-hand side. So they've got the ball down the other end, but not onto a District stick. Tonner gets the restart from the 16. Good work by Sutherland there. Out to Aidan Taylor. Back into Sharp. Really good width here between Tonner and Sharp at the back. So their pass is getting outside the three high strikers. Great ball down the right sideline from Tonner. Ends up with Olsen. Sutherland keep it from the restart. Jennings into Turner. He'll keep the ball there, under pressure from three, and gets a trip there. Umpire said play on. Jennings cross to Sharp. Tonner out wide. Tonner looking for that ball into the D. Rebounds to Turner. Back to Sharp to start again. Again, Tonner out wide on the right. Finds Jennings deep on the back line. Across to Vine, and It's a nice ball across the D, but well, there was no Northern Districts defender in the way, so the umpire let it go, and Northern Districts have the ball from the far sideline. That's a good 50-plus overhead. Taylor with it. Tonner goes right again. Jennings back into Tonner. Protects the ball well from the oncoming striker. Good evasion there. Thought he had Jennings out wide, but he just dropped in. So turnover of possession there. Tonner again with the ball. Free hit to Sutherland. Jennings takes it just over the halfway line. Into Turner. Pistol mistrap, but he keeps possession under pressure with 2. Chris Goodman now with the ball down the left side. Spins, tries to get in the D, but blocked out. Now with Vine, finds Riley Lloyd. Good work from Lloyd there, just on the D. Turner with a free hit on the 5-yard line. Good overhead to Jennings out wide. Finds Tonner pushing high. Then with Olsen, he'll take a shot from there. Just wide of the goal. He had Sharp and Goodman on that left post. Neither of them could control that bouncing ball. Sutherland had the ball again from the 25. Turner, good pass into Goodman. Just on the back of his stick there, the umpire called. So this is excellent early field position and pressure from Sutherland. Northern Districts having to respond. Jennings carries the ball forward. Looked in field, but Aman Rupert cut that one out. Northern Districts trying the crossfield transfer. Matt Thompson got onto that. Carries the ball forward. Across the D. Infield to Vine. And not controlled. Umpire found an infringement, so Northern Districts again get to relieve. Took the ball forward quickly, but there was all that pressure they were under. No one up for them. So, well, high turnover for Sutherland. Into Turner. Back out to Sharp. This is good movement between Tonner and Sharp at the back. Olsen dispossessed. Ollie Dorman comes away with the ball. Good skill there from Dorman. Olsen's tackle was a bit awkward. Latched onto Dorman's stick. Just a free hit, however. So, Northern Districts with their first chance inside Sutherland's 25. Taking the ball back to transfer. Turner almost had that one, but just onto his foot. Goodman now out on the left. He's got plenty of space in front. Finds Turner back in the centre. Mistrap there. Would have been a nice one to get hold of. Goodman intercepts that one coming forward. Back in field to Sharp, finds Turner. Another missed trap. Oliver Bollard on as a substitute. Vine. Hayden Taylor on the left, under pressure, gets the ball back to Bollard. He goes infield to Turner. Now Vine down the right. That was a bullet. He had Sharp leading high, out wide, but that was a couple of yards in front of him. Olsen with that intercept. Now with Vine at the top of the D. Needs a result here. Gets a little bit of space for a shot. He's entitled to take that, but well wide of the goalkeeper's left post in the end. Tassian there picked up that ball from Northern Districts. Matt Thompson now with that intercept overhead. Vine looking in the centre to try and get the ball to Turner. Has in the end. Turner now will lay it off to Jennings. That was a good midfield possession under pressure now with Olsen wide. Long ball through the top of the D. Had Riley Lloyd coming in from the left. Really well placed shot. In the end, unfortunately, Lloyd couldn't trap that one, but really good attacking opportunity. That one's just outside, so Thompson with the... No, he's going to leave it for Olsen. So just 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Still at 0-0. Sutherland very much with the advantage of field position, but haven't had that many shots on goal for all the ball possession they've had. Olsen with the ball in the centre. Gone wide to Thompson. Can't get hold of that ball. It's been pushed out of the D. Retains possession. First time receive is so important. Just didn't control that quickly enough. Turner now with the ball on the top of the D. Under pressure from two. Although relieving overhead. Cian was the target, but he couldn't get onto it. Taylor across to Bollard. Goes wide to Tonner. Good receive by him. Back to Taylor. Got Jennings wide. Nice little put down the sideline. Finds Brendan Sharp. Oh, that was a bit of a miscommunication between the two. So turnover of possession. Tim Marks now on the ball. Good pass in field, but missed trap. Leaves it for Tonner. Oh, Riley Lloyd. Unfortunately, he didn't pick on that one. Just over a minute to go, still at 0-0. Jennings now pushes it forward, finds Sharp again down the sideline. Turner making the forward lead. Missed trap there, just bobbled the ball, which was enough to give Aman Rupra the opportunity to make a tackle. That one into Thompson's boot, but the umpire just plays it from the sideline. Good work by Goodman there to pick off that ball. Still under pressure. Goodman back with it again, this time with Turner. He's looking right to Olsen, but there's a few people in the way. So an enterprising first quarter for Sutherland. Good field position, and they'll be perhaps disappointed with not a few more shots on goal, but a good start. Let's see how they go in a minute or so when they come back for the second quarter. So those teams come back on the pitch for the second quarter, and we welcome viewers on Facebook. Just a few technical issues there in the first quarter, but we're online now for Facebook viewers. 0-0 at the start of this quarter. Sutherland with a very good first quarter. Want to keep this pressure up. See if they can get a few more shots on goal this quarter. Trying to brings the ball forward, offloads to Sharp down the right, finds Jennings out wide. Good trap by him. He's got Goodman in front. Good pick up by Goodman. Riley Lloyd in there, ball across the D. Was targeting Thompson. But good defence in the end there by, I think, the Northern District's defence did a good job there keeping that one out.
No one really does it, but they would.
Ryan cladding ball going forward. Had Riley Dorman in front. Just couldn't control the ball. Get it cleanly into the D. Tonner infield to Turner. Better trap that time. Goes forward to Lloyd. Good receive by him. Looks forward to Thompson. Isaac Olsen almost had an opportunity there. Under pressure, the shot just wide of the post. So Jacob Brown not called into action, but good to get the ball as close as you can into the goal. Gives the goalkeeper very few chances to respond. Goodman going forward, finds Vine. On the back stick, Vine didn't control, but good pass forward. Rupert goes wide to Marks. Thompson comes forward and disrupts. Marks back in possession. Sharp infield to Turner. Looking forward, he had Lloyd and Olsen both coming into that channel. So Sutherland certainly have picked up where they left off in the last quarter. Rupert out wide now. Oh, that was a bit of a slip. Thompson picks it up. Had looked square to Lloyd, but the ball was just too much to the benefit of the Northern District's defence. So Sutherland go again down the right side. Marks got the better of Thompson there. Marks looking for, trying to bait Thompson into an infringement. And in the end, good job by Marks there. Found Thompson's foot and got the relieving free hit. Good patience. Rupert will do the right thing here and bring it up to the top of the D. 16 line. I'd suggest he's going for the overhead. And out on the full and over the fence. So there'll be a little delay here whilst we recover the ball. Jennings with the ball, he's got Sharp in behind. Tonner's got right out to the left, so the pass, that's the opportunity for the ball to Taylor. Scrambling striker line, good tackle there from Dorman on Tonner, won the infringement, so that's a good turnover for Northern Districts from their striker line. Jennings into Turner in the centre. Out wide to Thompson. Unfortunate mistrap. Rupert now with the ball. Looks to the right. So I'm trying to block this in, and they've won the turnover. Vine with the ball. Now with Turner. Back to Sharp. Looking for Lloyd on the back line, but too many Northern District defenders in the way. Tonner comes up quickly to meet that. Good defence by him. He'll look for Turner in the centre, I think. No, he's gone to the back line, finds Lloyd. That'll be a free hit. Lloyd just lifting that ball a little bit too high for the umpire. So good aggressive defence from Tonner there. District trying to get down the right sideline. Lloyd gets back in front, breaking that one down.
He's always sick, but he's all right.
Dorman's got that ball into the D, lays it across nicely, and it was just a stick by Toby Jennings that disrupted the Northern District's chances there. Good work by Goodman here. He's got two in front, gets the ball to Turner. That's a good outlet. Thompson now on the left. Back with Tonner. Sutherland moving the ball quickly, forcing the Northern District strikers to chase. That's a good ball through to Sharp. Made a good lead wide. Everything right there except the final trap. But that's a good sign from Sutherland. They need those balls down the sideline to be supported by the strikers and their leads. Sharp into Turner in the centre. Again to Goodman. Got Lloyd in field. Rupert gets across in front of that. Bouncing ball, which the umpire says, well, play a free hit there. Sharp wonders why the advantage couldn't have applied. Goodman back to Jennings. Into Lloyd. Ball on his stick. Looking for Vine on the left post. That was a good quick pass from Lloyd. Vine again, just outside the D. Ball lifted into the D off the Northern District defender's stick. Umpire let it to go. Sutherland just couldn't connect. Put the ball into the net. Jennings now. Sharp snuffs out that attack. Brendan Sharp out wide. That's a good early ball into Vine. Right onto his stick. He's got the chance now. Well, that was a terrific shot, and it was only the goalpost that denied Sutherland this time. So one off the right goalpost. We need to see more of that this quarter. Shots on goal. District seeing with the ball. Bryant called into action. Dorman running through, forced him to play that. Taylor infield to Turner. Under pressure, gets the ball wide. And a good ball from Jennings into Olsen out wide, and a lovely ball through to Brendan Sharp. And as he led into the penalty spot, the ball just trickled off his stick. That was a terrific passing move from Sutherland through the midfield there. Sharp through to Brendan Sharp. Matt Vine, 2 yards out, looking for Lloyd. And finally the pressure has generated results. So Brendan Sharp, Matt Vine down the right, Riley Lloyd on the left. Didn't make the shot first time, but he had enough time and space to put that one high into the net, and Jacob Brown had no chance of saving it. So first goal to Sutherland, Riley Lloyd gets his name in the scorebook. So just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Sutherland get their first goal on the board. Sharp and Tonner at the back. Sutherland's looking a different team this week with those two able to play at the back. Tonner now will look down the right. He's got Jennings, but he's opted to go long to Sharp. Difficult receive. And ball over the back line in the end. District, the overhead that time across the field. Probably a good ploy to get to the open side, but not received, so a turnover, and Goodman now coming forward. And I think he got his boot in the way of that one. Northern District pushing forward. Cooper Gifford cocked with the ball there. And Taylor intercepts, rolls it off to Goodman, into the centre there to Turner. Initially tackled but recovered. Olsen's going after it. Mackenzie Cole, good work by him. He pushes the ball forward, but Jennings intercepts. And a good transfer from him to the left, finds Goodman in space. That's not the ball pass I would have made. Back to Bryant, keeps it in play. Dorman lays off to Sand. And Bryant forced into defence of his goal line. It was a decent enough shot. Had Bryant stretching to his left to make the save. Goodman comes away. Right, Matt Vine to his right. Under a lot of pressure there from Marks. Tonner, forward to Goodman. Just didn't trap first time, and Marks had the opportunity to pinch it off him. Ryan Clattingbowl rolling the ball out to the right there, but District couldn't control down the right sideline, so another turnover. Midfield turnovers proving costly for District. Every time they come forward, they're not able to hold the ball long enough in Sutherland's half to put them under real pressure, so they're relying on the fast breakaway. And as we saw a couple of minutes ago, almost yielded results. So good intercept from Olsen there, but he gets the free hit. Matt Vine rolls it forward to Riley Lloyd. And Jacob Brown got enough of a kicker onto the ball to slow it down, and Rupra was able to come in behind and clear the ball. So Jennings looks into the circle, another ambitious pass, picked off by District that time. That was a good intercept from Turner with a trailing stick. Carries the ball left, finds Lloyd out to the left, ball into the centre, and District last ditch save. Taylor again. Sutherland are peppering the District defence here. So District with the ball outright. Ryan Clattingbowl takes the free hit. And that was a pretty good pass to Logan Dobell coming forward on the right. It was just a few inches in front of his stick. But in the end, a turnover for Sutherland. The District are showing they can be dangerous on the counter-attack. Sharp across to Tonner. Finds Jennings wide to the right. Olsen, good touch by him out to Vine. He'll carry the ball wide. Looks for Olsen infield. Excellent tackle by Marks. Just played that ball under Olsen's feet. Good defence there from Tonner, and he comes forward over the 25. He's gone right to the D, and right at the end, the last gasp, picked off. He'll be sent back 50 yards for his trouble. District coming forward. That's a good pass down the left, but the mistrap sees the ball over the sideline, so Blake Sharp able to bring it back. Sends the ball long in the dying seconds of the quarter. So the end of the second quarter, Sutherland go in with a fairly solid 1-goal lead. Not much from a score sheet point of view, but they've had a few more shots on goal this quarter, so much better, looks much better. And they'll use the halftime break to discuss how they can find some more shots on goal in the third quarter and hopefully get a few more on the score sheet. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes with the second half of this PL2 game. Sutherland leading at the break 1-0. So teams heading back onto the pitch for the second half. It's been a solid first half from Sutherland. However, for all that, they've only got one on the scoreboard so far, a conversion by Riley Lloyd. So this game is by no means settled, and Northern Districts have shown enough in the first half that they're a chance, particularly on the counter-attack, of putting pressure on Sutherland's goal. So Sutherland need to find a couple more to make this game safe. So I'll just take this opportunity to encourage anyone out on the watching. If you've got comments to make, feel free to do so.
They're coming here. Did you just go and see them?
So Northern Districts are away. Riley Dorman and the ball there in the midfield.
Yes, they did.
Milan Sian holding the ball in the centre. Aidan Taylor able to block that one out. Ryan Clady going forward. Good pass there from 1-2-6. Picked up. I've got him on my team list, so we'll just have to refer to him as 1-2-6. Sorry, that's Rowan Whiteman. Correction, he is on my team list. I just didn't see him in the first half, so. Aidan Taylor now with the ball, finds Turner infield. Good receive by him. Looks wide to Isaac Olsen. That's good passing. And just a ball. Riley Lloyd didn't control well. Turnover. Letting Bone wide, out down the left. Comes in to find Marks. Umpire found a third man obstruction there. I think Riley Dorman might have been the offender. Just blocking Blake Sharp's access to the ball. Wade Tonner now. With Blake Sharp. Got Jennings out on the right sideline, giving the width. Goes to him. He's looked infield. Found. Looking for Riley Lloyd, but ball off Cladding Bowl's stick. Over the back line. Aidan Taylor now with the ball just outside the D. Pops it into the circle, but not near enough to a Sutherland stick. And Rowan Whiteman comes away with it. He's got some pace down that right-hand sideline. But between Vine and Tonner, they've been able to close that one down. That's a good work by Vine there, back in defence. Turner comes forward, collects a fairly agricultural tackle from Jonah Eade, and he's going to spend a couple of minutes on the sideline for his trouble. Tonner out wide to the left, finds Thompson. He's got Jennings right out on the right sideline and goes to him. He'll look to Thompson up high. But just that bouncing ball was too much for Thompson to control and over the back line. Batting Bowl with the ball down the left sideline. Jennings let it pass through rather than chance the mistrap. difficult one to receive, and he gets the restart from 16. So Tonner now looks wide left. So Taylor on the sideline, and just too much time to trap that one. Ball over the sideline. Logan DeBell into Marks. That's good tackling by Taylor. Finds Fine going forward, and good control by him. Pass through to Riley Lloyd. Looks right to Isaac Olsen. Just didn't control that ball going into the D. Good passing and ball movement from Sutherland there. Riley Lloyd's pass to the right of the circle was really found Olsen in plenty of space. I think he was thinking about the shot before he'd got there. Jennings comes forward to receive this one, has Sharp in field. He'll look to Tonner. Cross to Turner. Good receive by him. But Ryan Whiteman was able to pick it off. Good scrambling by Northern District strikers there. They kept the pressure on. Almost got the turnover. Taylor to Goodman. Infield to Turner. Now with Taylor again. Tonner. Back to Sharp. And Jennings out wide. Ball through to Lloyd. And that was not a great tackle, but was enough to get the turnover. Good marking by Jennings there, got in front of his man and was able to force the turnover. Clattingbowl back with the ball. And his pass picked off by Goodman quite easily. Clattingbowl goes down the left again. Oh, that was a bit awkward. Mackenzie Cole dived in, but that just deflected the ball up high. To Jennings. Obviously a glancing blow. Jennings seems none the worse for wear. Good pass from Taylor down the sideline. Brendan Sharp in position, but ball just rolled off his stick over the sideline. Good movement by Goodman there. Between him and Turner, they picked that one off. Tonner now with the ball. Looks left to Turner. And wide to Sharp. Good receive by him this time. Got the ball on his stick. Moves it forward, but all up off a district stick there. I think the umpire's just checking on the player. Batting ball goes overhead this time. Taylor able to pick that one up. Good work by Tonner with Goodman now. Vine with the ball. Looks across, finds Olsen on the far sideline. Just didn't get himself around that one. Umpire decided he'll pull the ball back. So we'll have the ball just their side of the 25. No, wrong side of the field. Back to the right sideline. Still Sutherland's way though. Jennings looks in field, finds Turner. Under pressure from DeBell. Goes back to Tonner. Forced to go left to Taylor. He'll look down the sideline. Goodman's there. Traps well. Under pressure from Marks. Goodman infield. And Vine there. Turner gets the rebound. Out to Jennings. Good pass in there to Lloyd. He controls well and puts the ball back towards the spot. And Vine's there looking for the shot. Winds up. And he really didn't have that time for the wind up. So Northern District's able to block that attack. Overheard out of defence. Taylor on the end of it. Tonner will walk the ball up. Goes wide to Jennings. Down the sideline to Olsen. Not a good first receive. Ball bounced off his stick. Just gave the Northern District defence enough opportunity to get in. Break it down. A good first receive. So important to the flow of the game. Taylor with the ball from the sideline, back to Tonner. He's got Sharp to his right and Jennings wide on the sideline. That's good movement. Olsen came back to that one, finds Turner. And he finds the feet. I think it might have been Cooper Gifford Clock. And a penalty corner. Sutherland's first penalty corner of the match. It's just 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. That's a long way into the game before a first penalty corner. In fact, it's the first penalty corner for either team. See how Sutherland go this week from the corner spot. Two batteries there. Vine on the right, Sharp on the left. Comes to Vine. Didn't get hold of it. Well, umpire found a error there at the top. Might have rolled onto the back of Vine's stick, I'm not sure. Not sure Vine is sure either. Northern District go left, back into the centre. With Cladding Bowl. Been energetic in the centre, Cladding Bowl. Back to Tonner. Finds Taylor wide. Looks down the sideline, but Goodman, well, he's found Goodman this time. Under pressure. Taylor back to Goodman. Taylor again. So good persistence there from Sutherland. They weren't going to be let out of that left sideline easily. In the end, long ball went over the back line, but Sutherland get it off a Northern District stick, so they retain possession. Ball in for Turner. And with two defenders to beat, that was a bit much. Northern District come away. So Sutherland will restart from the halfway. So Northern District holding their press at the halfway line, just allowing Sutherland to come forward. And they're rewarded with a turnover outside their 25, which was a good result for District. District trying to get the ball around Sutherland's press. But they went infield too early. Picked off Turner now with Vine. Cooper Gifford. Cock was able to snuff that one out. Vine again. He's likely carrying this along the back line. Good pass by him to Lloyd. Not a shot, but Olsen tees up. Sharp teeing up as well. Now with Goodman. And somehow District survive. Sutherland not very polished there in the D. A few too many wild swings. Tonner across quickly to clean up there and makes a good pass out to Goodman. Marks found him out though. Forward to Turner. Finds Vine. And Rupert took Vine's stick with that one, and in leaving the field he must have made a few comments that the umpire didn't like, so the 2-minute green card became a 5-minute yellow. Olsen now with the ball on the back line. Held that under pressure, but in the end just pulled it across the back line, so no result. So District 1 player down. Just 30 seconds to go in this quarter. Score Sutherland still just with the 1-goal lead. District coming forward. And Isaac Olsen collects another yellow card for a shove in the tackle. That'll be 5 minutes for him. So, end of the third quarter, both teams with a player suspended, so they'll both be off the pitch at the start of the final quarter. Sutherland with a 1-0 lead. That's not yet comfortably a match-winning lead, that's for sure. So Northern Districts have kept themselves in the game. They've been energetic in defence and always a chance on the counter-attack. So Sutherland have got a work to do to get another couple of goals on the board and put this game out of their reach. We'll see if they can do that when we come back for the fourth quarter. So teams back on the pitch for the fourth and final quarter. Both teams down a player as we start this quarter. A couple of yellow cards being handed out late in that quarter, both by umpire Scott Evans. So Northern District have kept themselves in this game with just one goal their deficit. They will be going all out this quarter to see if they can pull that back and spoil Sutherland's party. Jennings into Sharp. Finds Vine in the centre. He's dispossessed. Good work by Mackenzie Cole there to win the ball, but unfortunately Riley Dorman with a big foot. Tonner to Taylor out wide. Sees a wall of Northern District in front, so sends the ball back again. Tonner and Sharp. Well, that's not quite as slick as they're passing in the first half. So District now come down the left side. So District putting real pressure on here. Marks with the ball. And sorry, that was Mackenzie Cole. Cutting ball out to the left. Cole in the centre, lays it out left. This is a good work by District down the left side. Ryan Whiteman now with the ball. Pumps it forward. Tonner just got a stick on it. Deflected to Jennings. That's a good pass by Jennings to find Lloyd. He'll take the penalty there with nothing on. Just retains possession. Sutherland need more of that. They've got to retain possession coming out of their half. Turner now with the ball in the centre. Looks long, has Sharp. Good receive by him. So Sharp into Turner, back to Sharp. Plays it infield, looking for Lloyd. But just a few too many District defenders there. Ball off Dorman's stick and over the sideline. Into Turner. Carrying it forward. That's Sharp to his left. Back to Taylor. Into Tonner. District keeping the running up. Jennings with the ball into the top of the D. Cladding Bowl got there first and plays the ball to the left.
Someone lost their stick. How do you do that?
Jennings with the ball from the sideline. Plays it into Lloyd. He'll look for no foot there. Couldn't find the foot. Back out to Tonner. Lifted ball there into the D. Fortunately, it was a clear of the players. No one got a stick near it. And a free 16-yard to Northern District. District definitely favouring their left side here coming out of defence. Jennings has the ball from the sideline. Pass to Sharp. He's looking long, finds Lloyd. But Lloyd's trap not effective, ball over the sideline. District played down that sideline again. Jennings able to pick it off. Tonner now. Got Dorman coming in on him to put pressure. Good tackle by Dorman. Difficult position, but Jennings able to get past. Finds Olsen back on the field. And work by District coming out of defence there. That's excellent play. Now they've got Dorman in the centre. Under pressure from Sharp. His pass out right. Out to the right, too far in front of Marks. Goodman looks straight. Had Sharp up ahead, but Marks got in the way. Aidan Taylor now with the ball right across the field to Tonner on the right. Goes infield to Turner. That was a slick receive. And goes wide right to Thompson. Olsen gets the ball out of defence, carries it forward. Good touch in. And well positioned by Olsen. Almost had the shot. Now with Lloyd. Sends it towards the goal. Not with a lot of pace on it, and Jacob Brown able to deal with it. So District come forward with a long overhead. Blake Sharp trailing that ball, and I'm not sure he's looking real healthy at the moment. Hamstring perhaps. I think he's signalled to the bench. No, maybe he's staying on. District down the right side. I'll look left. Having some success sending that ball down the left-hand side. Kept possession this time. Now they come right. With Marks in the circle, carries it forward. Bryant forced into a save there. This is good pressure from Northern District. Come forward again. Marks with the ball out to the right. Dobell. Cladding ball. He'll throw the long ball into the D. Just not trapped by Dorman at the top. That's some good sustained pressure from District. And Blake Sharp is now going off. So Tonner with Oliver Bollard now his partner at the back. Ball forward from Tonner finds Olsen, carrying it well, heading towards the D, but Marks gets in the way, and good tackling by him. Good recovery. Northern Districts have definitely stepped it up a notch in this final quarter. They're definitely showing themselves to be a chance here. They've already forced Bryant into one save this quarter. Good intercept from Thompson there. He's got Vine in front, just cladding ball ahead. And Vine couldn't find any support there. But Sutherland get the ball from the sideline into Turner. High to Vine, along the back line. Good play by him. I think he might have found a leg there. Yep, that's a penalty corner. Good work by Vine. And great pass from Turner to find him on the back line. So, a second penalty corner for Sutherland. This is one they'd dearly like to put away. 7.5 minutes to go in this final quarter. It's been a resurgent Northern District in this fourth quarter. They've really put some pressure on Sutherland's defence, so Sutherland will want to see the end of that. A conversion here will help a lot. Vine on the left, ball comes to him. Batting bowl, first runner, got there and blocked it, but I think it might have, well, obviously the umpires called that onto his feet. Another penalty corner. So it's good running by Cladding Bowl. He's getting to the top, so that's twice now. Vine's had his shot disrupted. They may have to try something different from the top to get around that first runner. Vine got to it again. Good run by Cladding Bowl, but the ball deflected high. Umpire blew it up for danger. And a third corner. Jennings comes running into the huddle. Might have some different instructions this time from the bench. Goes left, Olsen with the ball. That's his first shot. Too high. Had the ball in front of him, so it was a difficult shooting position. He did collect the goal post, but that was blown well before the ball was there. There's never going to be a score from there of that height from the first shot. So Northern District survived that examination. 5 minutes to go. Sutherland with the 1-goal lead, and Northern District still hunting for their first goal of the game. Sutherland have got 3 strikers up at the D, so that's a good start. Tonner now with the ball out left. Northern District a bit high with their press now. Thompson with a good receive there. Cooper Gifford-Cock took it off him though. He's under pressure, but wins the free hit off Olsen's feet. Batting bowl now comes forward, goes for the overhead, marks the target, receives that well. Tonner has to retreat and gets there just before the ball crosses the back line, and District will have the ball from the 25. So District applying the pressure here. Plenty of leading and cross-leading from the District strikers. Ball off Olsen's stick and over the sideline. Batting bowl going across the field with the overhead. Trying to find some space out wide. Taylor with a good tackle there, touches the ball forward to Vine, but turnover to Northern District. Cladding Bowl with the ball forward. Jennings just gets his stick in the way. And number... It's a shot on goal there from District, saved by Bryant on the back line. Bollard now with the ball. 3 strikers coming at him. Taylor just didn't control that one. Tried to first time it. District have it come forward. Tonner, excellent tackle by him. Wasn't going to see Mackenzie Cole pass with that ball. Taylor now trying to find Goodman. Good tackle from Tonner again. Bollard with the ball. Gets the stick check. And a welcome free hit to Sutherland there. So 2.5 minutes going. Sutherland deep in their left side corner. District applying the press, trying to force a turnover here. Goodman now with the ball. Must get this ball to a blue stick. District get the turnover, come forward quickly. Tonner calls the team back into defence. Milan on the ball. The overhead to the right, that didn't well, it did in fact. Olsen missed the trap. Back with Clothing Bowl, and his pass ball forward. Jennings gets the rebound. Tonner on the back line. Finds Bollard. Ball in field, but not to a blue stick. And the ball forward from Mackenzie Cole over the back line. Just over a minute to go. Sutherland would like to get this ball on a blue stick in the opposition's half. Tonner goes wide to the left to Taylor. He tries to send the ball long, but just picked off. Clatting ball, excellent ball to the right. And Sutherland with a fortunate win there. That was a good pass out to the right. Sharp across to Tonner. Goes wide to Bollard on the right. Looks for the overhead. But doesn't get it more than 6 inches off the ground. Oh, there's a turnover. Olsen through to Vine. It's got Thompson to the left. Not able to use him, but the tackle, well, the umpire definitely saw a poor tackle there. He's sent Milan Sian off, yellow card, with under 10 seconds remaining. So clearly the umpire didn't like that tackle as Matthew Vine came into the D. So Sutherland now with a final penalty corner after the full-time whistle. So their win has been secured. And let's see if they can add a goal to their total. Vine lays it left. Olsen with the pass in, had Taylor, but just couldn't get it into the net. Good goal line defence there from Northern District. So in the end, a 1-0 win by Sutherland. The goal in the second quarter to Riley Lloyd. So perhaps not the scoreline Sutherland hoped for, but certainly the result was an important one for them. 1-0 win. And the question is, can Sutho make the finals if they win? And the answer to that is yes, they can. They may be dependent, and they will be dependent on other results going their way. They currently trail 6th position by 3 points, but their goal difference is not too bad. So they're still in the race, but will be dependent on results in other games this week and next week. So it sets up a exciting final round encounter next weekend against Glebe for second grade. They'll need to win that one and then see how other results go to determine if they make the finals this year in second grade. So second grade departs the field and first grade come on for their warm-up. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with a lead in to this afternoon's PL1 game, Sutherland versus Northern District.
put the middle on in a sec.
Good afternoon, viewers, and welcome to this afternoon's PL1 game, Sutherland versus Northern District. I'm Craig Turner and I'll be commentating this afternoon. And an important game for both teams. Round 17 just this week, and next week's games to go before finals. Both teams are in the list for PL1 finals this year. Northern District in 6th position currently on the competition table at 18 points. Sutherland holding down 4th position on 28 points. So for Northern District, this is a particularly important game. They've got Manly, Gordon, North Sydney just behind them on 16 points. So any points they can get here this afternoon would be very important to them retaining that 6th position and finals chance. Sutherland, they're in 4th position, and well, in their first round game against Northern District, they lost out there, so they will certainly be hoping to do better this afternoon. The penalty corners were a real problem that week for Sutherland. They were on the receiving end of some blistering penalty corners from Northern District. So let's look at the team lineup this week. Start with Northern District. Jacob Brown in goals, backing up from the second grade game. Charlie Dorman, number 8. Hayden Shoya, 12. Vijavit Singh, 20. Will Kirchi in 198. Aleem Bilal, 157. Finn Healy, 120. Will Collins, 122. Amir Ali, 182. Adil Latif, 207. Sukhmeet Singhotar, 222. Abdullah Baba, 59. Akarat Singh, 22. Cooper Kiffer-Cock in 204. Aman Rupra in 15. And Riley Doyman, 32. Coach Jai Singota. For Sutherland, Nathan Ackroyd in goals. Isaac McGregor, number 7. Mitch Ray in 3. Wade Tonner backing up from second grade in 5. Blake Hernandez, 16. Angus Callanan in 4. Ian McClung back this week after a couple of weeks away in 265. Zach Keelan in 6. Hayden Neal, 8. Christian Halliard, 13. Matt Bennett in 11. Mason Neal, 2. Riley Lloyd, 10. He's back for, this is his first round back after quite a long period off from injury. And Isaac Olsen, 331. So Coach Peter Tate, Assistant Coach Grant Hollyman and John Cowan. So Sutherland went down last week with University of New South Wales. Tough game for them on the day. So they want to be able to recover their winning ways this week. Home ground encounter normally brings out the best in them. They do like playing at home. So we'll see how that goes for them this afternoon. Conditions are ideal. It's sunny but not hot, that's for sure. The players will appreciate that. Sutherland without Jack Hayes this afternoon, so that will certainly impact their lineup. Hayes has been quite dominant for Sutherland in the centre midfield position. So a lot of other players will be asked to step up today. Sutherland strikers have had a good year, particularly Bennett and Halyard. A lot of goals between them. And Halyard and Hernandez have both been pretty successful from the short corner battery. So there's lots of goal scoring options there. Really important for Sutherland. They put on a good display today. As I said earlier, I'll be looking to turn the tables on Northern Districts after going down to them earlier in the year. That one really hurt at the time. And a win today will help them regather momentum as they head towards finals. It's a big season for Northern District. 6th position on a chance of the finals, so they've got a lot to play for as well. Should be a pretty exciting game this afternoon. I don't expect either team will hold anything back. Umpires are on the field. Couple of Scots out there. So Sutherland first out on the pitch. Looks like they'll be running left to right today.
We'll put her in the front. But she used to play defender, then they moved her up to the front.
So looks like we're about to start. Tech officer's got his arm up and we're away. So Northern District running right to left with the early possession. Clung with that deflection back to Ray. But Charlie Dorman now with the ball. Picks the ball off coming out of Sutherland's defence. Umpire said that was stick obstruction. Angus Cullinan impeded from getting his stick near the ball. Cullinan in the centre. Comes forward quickly, has Mason Neal out to his left. Neal carries the ball to the back line. Under pressure there, looking for the feet. And umpire has said, perhaps lifted into the player. I couldn't quite see there. So Northern District get to come away. Dorman in the centre. Hayden Neal carries it forward. His pass picked off. Mason Neal there. Back to Hayden Neal. And Zach McGregor into Cullinan. McClung with the ball onto the feet. Cross to Ray. Halyard pinches that and loses out. Dorman carrying it forward. And Singh out to the left. Singataya at the back. Now he's going to look right. It's fairly measured play by District there. They're keen to retain the ball. Now the long crossfield overhead. And Singh not able to get that ball on the bounce. Now with Bennett. Goes back to Cullinan in the centre and across to Hayden Neal. Has Halyard in front. Ball just in front. Not able to be picked up by Halyard. Both teams trying to be measured with their passing. Sutherland holding their press just in front of the halfway. So now they'll engage. Cullinan up, but the ball gets in behind him. Bit awkward there by Mason Neal. Will Churchy on the ground, but Blake Hernandez in good position to pick that ball up. And Mason Neal just doesn't handle that one well. Amir Ali with the pass through there from right midfield. It was almost dangerous. Hernandez now to Ray. Has McClung wide, but bypasses him straight to Keelan now. He finds Bennett just outside the D. Bennett will look across the D. And a sliding Halyard. So sliding Halyard just couldn't control the ball into the D. But clearly Bennett knew where the play was going to be and almost found him. Overhead down the right sideline for District. McGregor just holding that ball out there, looking for support. Finds McClung in field. He finds Hayden Neal, but Neal didn't trap. Callanan has, and he's gone wide to Bennett. Good intercept there. The district defender in front of Bennett slowed the play down. Ball now back with Hernandez into Neal. Hernandez, McGregor, back to Ray. Ray out wide to McClung. Hernandez has McGregor wide. Infield to Keelan, good lead by him. And has Callanan to the right. Callanan on the ball. Goes left to McGregor. Good receive by him. Ball into the D. Up off Keelan's stick. And a penalty corner awarded to Sutherland. So good result from that circle penetration. So early signs are that Sutherland's very prepared to be patient going forward. Quite happy to hold the ball in their back four until they find the right opportunity to send it forward. So two batteries at the top. Halliard on the right, Hernandez on the left. Comes to Hernandez. Got onto that one well. Good save from Jacob Brown and goals. The hit in from Halliard is just touched by Callanan on the outside the left goal post. So Halliard shot in there, and just outside the goalkeeper's post was Callanan, and he's touched that ball in. So very good strike there by Sutherland, and they have their first goal on the board. Dorman dispossesses Callanan in the centre there. Carries it forward strongly on the back line. And a vital touch there by McClung. Gets the ball clear from the D. Keelan with a very ambitious crossfield pass there. Wasn't going to make Bennett. Hayden Scheuer coming forward strongly there. Dorman gets the free hit just outside the 25. Deflect. Just didn't receive well there, Dorman. Gave Olsen the chance to sneak the ball away. Bennett with a pass forward to Halliard. Just too long on that shot there, and Finn Healy got his stick in the way. Keelan now with the ball. Looking left, finds Dorman's foot. So McClung will take the free hit, 5 yards out. Now with Halliard. Good strength from Halliard there. Plays the ball into the D. And finds the unprotected feet of Hayden Scheuer. So another penalty corner for Sutherland. Dorman's trying to clarify the situation there with the umpire, but the umpire's pretty sure of his decision. So Callanan injecting the ball again. Same two at the top. Hernandez on the left, Haley on the right. Comes to Hernandez again. Good strike on the corner. Goal line save. And then the fairly indiscriminate swing of the stick from, didn't pick out which Northern District defender what it was, but clearly he's hit the Sutherland striker's stick first, not the ball. So penalty stroke to Sutherland. Halyard with the opportunity. And Halyard makes no mistake, sends out to the right of the goalkeeper. And Sutherland have their second goal on the board. See Jacob Brown there. Did go the right way, but the ball was past him before he got to its line. And a good early lead for Sutherland. 2 goals up with 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Good defensive pressure here from Sutherland's striker line. So District resort to the overhead down the right sideline. It's effectively received out there. Ball now with Dorman. Gets past Callanan and Olsen and Neal. Well received in the D by McClung. His clearance only went as far as the Northern District striker on the top of the D. Fortunately for Sutherland, that shot went well clear of the crossbar. McClung with the ball now down the sidelines. Got Bennett up in front. Bennett making that lead. McClung decides wasn't a clear enough opportunity. Ball back with Keelan now. He looks long. Aman Rupra able to clear it over the sideline. McClung on the ball. Carries the ball quickly forward. I was looking for Bennett to lead infield. But that wasn't Bennett's intention, so ball over the back line and Northern District get to come away.
I just like to know before the game. Well, I think, yeah,
Sutherland keeping the ball in the Northern District defence. Zach Keelan coming forward there to try and make that intercept. Unfortunately bounced off his stick. This time he gets it. Hayden Shear came through and took it off Keelan. Northern Districts have the ball in the centre. Another overhead into the D. Rather miraculous trap there by Adil Latif. However, didn't do enough to control. The ball went wide. Sutherland now with the ball from the 25. Keeping the pressure on District's defence. Just under 2 minutes. Ball wide to Olsen. Tossed the ball high for fast-running Keelan, but just beat him over the back line. Sutherland encouraging the overhead, putting the pressure on. Amir Ali with the ball. wins the penalty from McGregor, goes long into the corner. Ali again sends the ball across the D, looking for Will Collins. Gertchie was with the ball, but now Sutherland come away. So less than a minute to go in this quarter. McGregor looks right to now with McClung. Long ball through, finds Olsen leading wide, but didn't do enough to get control of the ball. That Districts will look long overhead there. Mitch Ray got in the way, deflected it over the sideline in the end. Desperate Thomas into the D. Ends the first quarter. And Sutherland with a good start to the game, a 2-0 lead. And some good field position, so they'll be pleased with that opening quarter. Northern Districts will see that they've got enough penetrations into Sutherland circle in that quarter that they will keep at it. And clearly they'll build their play around some long overheads from the back. They've certainly got some firepower in that department. We'll be back in a minute with the second quarter of this PL1 game.
That's going to be so much fun.
So teams back on for the second quarter. Sutherland have a handy 2-0 lead. Good return on their efforts for the first quarter. Just a reminder, feel free to make comments on the stream. Audience engagement is welcome. So Northern Districts with the ball. Back to Dorman. Good dispossessed there by Callanan. Back with Hernandez and McGregor. Now Callanan in the centre, goes wide to McClung. District trying to press a little bit higher the opening minute of this quarter. Put a little bit more pressure on Sutherland's midfield and defence. Will Kirchie with the ball. District's working the ball down that right sideline. Hayden Neal trying to deny entry. Will Collins with the ball with the sideline. Back into the D, and Will Kirchie got there. Didn't manage to retain his footing and couldn't control the shot, but he was there, and District show that they can get the ball into the D, put some pressure on. Hernandez finds Callanan, and his ball across, looking to McClung. Leading down that right sideline. Bilal into Dorman. He gets past Callanan. Will Collins now. Hayden Neal working hard. Callanan thought he might have got away with it, but umpires in communication. And the ball all over his feet was eventually picked up. Good tackle there from Callanan, but Dorman keeps the ball, goes forward. Hernandez with a good tackle there, and McClung assisting with the clean-up. Sutherland trying to keep Northern District to the sideline and work the dispossession, which they have. Mason Neal back with that one. Mitch Ray trying to get the ball out. Gets the ball across to McClung. That's a good transfer by him. Now with Keelan. Bennett leading wide. Picks the ball up. Back across the D. And he was expecting a trailing striker there. Mason Neal was heading in that direction, but just didn't get there. So clearly a set play there from Bennett leading wide, expecting the opposite side striker to be in position for the pass. A very short overhead and turnover. Halliard has the free hit just outside the D. He'll move the ball 5 yards and has done that. Now he's into the D. Just jinks it over a defender's stick, but District come away. Dorman with the ball down the right. I think that's just going to be a little too far and over the sideline. District showing they can counter-attack fast down that right side, and they're really favouring that side with their attack. Now Hernandez, he goes the long overhead. Gets through to Bennett up high. He's heading across the D. Good defensive work there from District. Good ball retention from Dorman there. He goes left. Kirchie through to Latif. Beat 3 or 4 players there, but McGregor finally was able to hold him up, and Hayden Neal brings it away. Got Isaac Olsen in front, and a lovely touch from Olsen on the dive. Just went wide of the goalkeeper's right post. Excellent effort there from Olsen. A lovely touch on the dive. Olsen picking that one off. And finds Tonner. Tonner to Keelan. got Halyard infield. Back to McClung. District compressing there on their left side defence. Hold Sutherland up. Forced to go back and around. Now they'll try the right side again. McClung looks up. Got Hernandez in the centre. McGregor finds Lloyd down the left side. Under pressure, holding the ball. Got Olsen on the back line. And Sutherland win the penalty. So Sutherland still at 2-0 advantage. 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Lloyd not able to get that ball into the D. So turnover and District come away. That's a good release down the right side. Dorman's got the ball. And some good back tackling there from Hernandez. Keelan with the ball down the right now. Sutherland counter-attacking. That's a good evade by Halyard. But he had two defenders to beat. Couldn't get past the second. Finn Healy eventually coming away for District there. Ball back with Aleem Bilal. Bilal, the possessor of a very well credentialed overhead. Healy again out left. Just lets that ball over the sideline. So turnover of possession. Ray immediately goes wide left to Tonner. McClung, excellent pass to Keelan on the right side. Got Olsen in field, finds him, and Olsen's shot hits the crossbar. Excellent positioning by Olsen then. Moved the ball infield, set himself up for the shot, did everything right. And unlike Sam Kerr, could not get the ball just under the crossbar. Aleem Bilal tosses that ball forward, looking for Latif. Ray out to McClung on the right. Held up and back to Keelan. This is good possession by Sutherland. Not forcing it. The way he's blocked, so quite happy to go back and around. McGregor now with the ball out on the left. Uses Hernandez again. Really trying to run this Northern District striker line. Keelan with the long ball through to Bennett. Sutherland keep the ball from the sideline. McClung back to Ray, into Callanan in the centre. Dorman putting pressure on him. So, umpire gives Dorman a couple of minutes on the sideline for that tackle. And another penalty corner for Sutherland with just over 6 minutes in this quarter remaining. Halyard's clearly on the bench. We've got a new battery at the top. Keelan on the right and Hernandez on the left. I think there's a good probability this will go to Hernandez. Bennett stands up and takes it. He's had enough of those strikers, taken it himself. So you can see Bennett standing up, pulls the ball to his left, his favoured left, and with a very professional left side tommer, puts to the goalkeeper's left, unstoppable, and Sutherland have their third goal. That's a good variation from Sutherland on the penalty corner battery. And you've got as reliable left side tommer as Matthew Bennett. It's a shame to not to make more use of it. So another goal to Bennett. And Sutherland have the 3-0 advantage. 5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Clung with the ball from the right sideline. Hernandez out to McGregor. Infield, that's a pass to Neal. McGregor with the free hit. Transfers to Ray. He'll go down the right side with McClung. Neal leading. Hayden Neal inside now to Mason Neal. Carrying that ball along the back line. Good defensive work there from District. Callanan from the 25. Goes wide to McClung. Mason Neal out there. Wild swing there from Abdullah Baba on caught Angus Callanan around the legs. And I think he's hobbling. I'm not sure whether he's going off or not. Hayden Hill gets the ball going again. Blake Hernandez, that one picked off. Ambitious going forward there now. Dorman comes forward. Callanan hobbling after him. Barbar's pass not effective, but District come again. Into the D. Latif had a pretty good swing of that, but now Bennett's ball through to a nice running Mason Neal. Neal not able to control. So a bit of end-to-end stuff here. Callanan's now gone off. I'm sure he's got a pretty sore leg at the moment. Dorman again with the ball. Blake Hernandez up to fill in Callanan's spot. Well, with that long ball to the D. Fortunately cut out by McGregor. Mason Neal just losing out there. Wasn't able to find a blue stick. District forward again. Dangerous here. Sutherland have done well to pick up that ball. District haven't yet been able to force a penalty corner. Sure they'd be looking for one. They've had quite a lot of success from corners over the season. Finn Healy picking up that one, but only able to deflect it over the sideline. Keelan now coming forward. Bilal on the ball. In the end, just rolled it over the sideline. So Keelan gets the restart from the sideline. Sutherland will try and transfer across from there. Ball finds Bennett in the centre. Good vision from him to Neil. Ball on to Mason. Neil. Good defence there from District. Under a lot of pressure. Will Collins was the last man to bring that out. Lost his stick in the process. Zach McGregor with a ball forward to Halyard. He's got Bennett wide of him to the right. Bennett receives into the D, trying to find space for a shot. Ball falls across to Keelan, and his shot not so well controlled, high over the crossbar. There's seconds to go, very long overhead. And that's the end of the quarter. So Sutherland end the first half with a 3-0 advantage. And I'll be pretty pleased with that result so far. They've created quite a few circle entries and shots on goal. A couple of very near misses along with that, the 3 goals they have scored. So some good progress there. Northern District would hope to get a few more outcomes in the D. They've had a few circle entries, but no penalty corners yet, and haven't really forced a save from Ackroyd in goals. So they need to do more to get some shots on goal in the second half. We'll be back in 5 minutes with the second half. We'll see if they can get those shots going in the second half. So umpires coming back on the pitch for the start of the second half. Sutherland with the 3-0 advantage. Shout out to Riley Nyland, enjoying the broadcast this afternoon and the entertainment put on by the two teams. So Sutherland have the restart. Halliard back to Callanan. Ray goes left to McGregor. Touch finder from Hernandez. That would have been a challenging trap. So Northern District from the sideline, long overhead. Dorman trying to get onto that. Hernandez has to take it over the sideline. Dorman looks infield. District with the ball. Good cover there from Hernandez. Free defender on that ball, on that line between the ball and the goal. Picked that one off well. Callanan now in the centre. Now with Ray. Looks up. Sees a lead from Bennett. Vijveet Singh doing his best to deny Bennett a possession and did a pretty good job of that. So Sutherland rebuild through their back. Ray's looking for a lead, gets it from Halliard, comes out of the D. And he's under pressure there from Dorman. Just gets a little shove. Clung out on the sideline. Great pass to Bennett, but an even better receive. Now with Mason Neal, shot on goal. And ball lifted up off the goalkeeper's pad, so there was a couple of swings at it. Umpire decided no advantage there, and the ball was looking pretty dangerous. So penalty corner to Sutherland from the initial infringement. So Sutherland with the first early opportunity of this third quarter. Halliard and Hernandez back on the battery. This one comes to Halliard. That must have been perilously close to the goalkeeper's right post. Halliard got onto that one well, kept it along the ground, looking for the deflection. Hayden Neal. Now Callanan takes the free, but blocked by a Northern District defensive wall there. Now Dorman brings it away. He's got good pace down the left, Dorman. Being chased by Halliard. Good control from Dorman. Halliard, terrific defensive effort by Halliard there. Run 75 metres had a sprint. Kept Dorman out of the D. Dorman with nothing on, tried for the overhead, but it just landed in a group of players, so the umpire blew to the defence's advantage. Now with Callanan out wide to McGregor. Wide to McClung on the right. Infield to Neal. That's looking better now with Callanan. He goes left to Keelan. Good passing by Sutherland. Now with Bennett. Across the D. Looking for that striker coming through. Halliard and Neal were in the vicinity but couldn't get onto it. So really good transfer down the right. And then across through Callanan. Good build up from Sutherland there. Got the ball to where they wanted with Bennett on the left. And his cross just eluded the two oncoming strikers. Northern District looking to bring the ball down the left again. Good tackle by Neal there. Needs to retain possession here. He's got Keelan on his left. And good work by Neal there. Some fairly aggressive tackling by District, and the last one just outside the D brought a penalty corner and a green card. Vijayveet Singh, the offender. So another penalty corner for Sutherland. Landers and Halliard there again at the top. So two batteries. And one to the left and one to the right. Mason Neal with the injection. Halliard with a strike. And a good save there. Jacob Brown able just to deflect it to the right. Keelan with a shot. Connected well with that, but just found Jacob Brown in the right position. And he was able to get it clear. Keelan goes left again, McGregor, and then with Halliard. Into Keelan. Trying to return the pass to Halliard. Northern District able to pick that one off. District coming down the left. Now cut in field. Good defensive work there from Keelan. Comes away with it. Dorman backtracking. Good recovery there from District to break that one down. Ray comes forward to Keelan again. Finds Bennett. Lay off to Callanan. Shot on. And Jacob Brown again called into action. Mason Neal almost there with the rebound, but good shot there by Callanan and good cross leading from Sutherland. Now with Riley Lloyd, he was looking for the foot there, but just missed it. McClung down the right side looking for Isaac Olsen. Callanan dispossessed by Dorman. Dorman coming forward. He's got support to the left, but no one in front. And finds his support. I think that's Latif. Good work by Keelan there to get the ball forward to Bennett. Bennett's got Keelan now out to his left. Delivers the ball. Keelan on the back line. Plays it in, but District did well in the defence there. Kept their feet clear. And District carrying the ball strongly down the left. McClung able to break it down, but not without conceding a penalty. So some end-to-end stuff here. Sutherland coming forward a little bit more quickly and directly than in the first half and have been able to get a few more quality circle penetrations as a result, and a few more good shots on goal. Amir Ali just not able to control that one, just was able to deflect it but not control. So Sutherland retained possession now with McClung down the right side. Turnover there. Northern District come back down the same line, and too many Sutherland defenders there. Now with Mason Neal. Again, good work by Dorman. Got Amir Ali in front, goes left. Riley Dorman out on the left there, but he wasn't able to control. So we've got Jay Singatoa, coach for Northern District, on the line. You there, Jay?
Yeah, hi guys, how you doing?
Ah, good. So what did you say to the team at half-time?
Oh, look, I think the major issue we had at halftime was just the midfield overlap from the Southern AMs. So we've got that recovered out, and that's looking good. But, geez, we're suffering from some poor decision-making, and it's hurting the hell out of us.
Yes, I think Sutherland's got a little bit more direct and a bit more energetic about making circle penetrations this quarter. They've certainly put some pressure on Northern District's defence.
Yeah, no, I think we've got some very poor decisions. I mean, we've got strikers coming out here taking free hits, and we just lost a little bit of shape, and that hurts a lot. I mean, we're playing Southern, we're very disciplined, and we were really looking forward to this game. Their style of play is something we love to play as well, or try anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So I noticed you haven't yet been able to pick up on a penalty corner, which has been one of your stronger offensive weapons for the year.
Correct. I mean, look, we are starting to mature this team and develop a bit. I mean, our objective in the past has been to get into the D and get a short corner. We are now asking the strikers to have that first shot. We are saying, look, we need to get some field goals as well. We can't just depend on Aleem. Everyone's watching his short corners now. They've got all the runners lined up for him. So we need a bit of variation and a bit of change in our game as well.
Right. Okay. Well. Oh, no. An unexpected turnover there.
An unexpected. I better keep quiet. I'll get fined here.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll let you get back to it, Jay. Thanks very much.
Cheers. Thank you very much, guys. All the best.
So Sutherland win that possession. Good pivot and turn there from Halyard. He's done a 360 plus. Ball across the D. Vijayveet Singh able to get his stick in at the end there and deny Bennett the opportunity, but Bennett's with it now, looking for a cross in. And he had three there in the D and just managed to get the ball between Halyard and Hayden Neal. Dorman under pressure there from Callanan. This time Dorman wins the penalty. Ball goes forward, but there's not enough numbers there for District. Hayden Shoyer was in the vicinity, but not close enough to pick it up. Good turnover from District there. They come at the D. Players in front. Will Collins taking it forward, but Sutherland win the turnover and the ball's gone length of the field to Bennett. He finds Keelan in field. He'll hold the ball. Keep possession with Bennett. He finds McGregor out wide. Keelan leading wide. He's done a power of running today, Keelan. Free hit to Keelan just outside the D. Leaves it for Halyard. Ball back with Keelan. And over the back line, so District survived that one. Bilal with that long overhead now. And this one's got through. Adil Latif at the top of the D. Just didn't control. But definitely an opportunity there. Got him behind Mitch Ray and in front of Ackroyd. Vijveet Singh. Amir Ali now with the ball. And we've got Grant Hollyman on the line, I think.
You do, CT?
Yes, hi Grant. So how did Sutherland feel they were set at half time?
I think that's one of our better halves. We didn't go for the killer pass very often. We used our midfield, and I think we played quite well. And overall, going to half time, we're relatively happy.
So this quarter, Sutherland seems to have been able to take advantage of that and build on that possession you had in the first half and get a few more shots on goal. So it's been.
Yeah, I think it's been really good. They're a bit of a run and gun side, and we haven't gone down to that. Well, we have not gone down to that. We haven't done that level, which is good. And I think this quarter's been really good. Hasn't been rewarded with a goal, but we're okay with that. We're okay with that.
Yes, and I think it's notable you've also managed to avoid conceding penalty corners this match, which is...
Yeah, I mean, something obviously we spoke about. Their battery's pretty good.
Yeah.
And when they've gone in the circle, we've got our feet out of the way, which has been fantastic.
So, sort of a welcome return to form, and without Jack Hayes as well this week, so that's put asked a few other players to step up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, without Jack and Alex, we've had to put Gussie into the centre, and Gussie's done a great job. Riley Lloyd's coming back from injury, and he hasn't missed a beat. I think it's been good. And sometimes, it helps to be a bit short, and everyone else can get a chance to lift. You look at Ian McClung. Ian McClung's come back from, playing with the Army, and he hasn't missed a trap yet. That was a bad pass, but he hasn't missed a trap.
Well, thanks very much, Grant, and we'll see how the team goes for the next quarter.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.
So the end of the third quarter fast approaching, just a couple of seconds to go. Last ball through there from McGregor. Bit of hit and hope, hoping to find Bennett, but Districts are equal to that. So we go in at the end of the third quarter, Sutherland with the 3-0 advantage. We'll be back in a minute with the final quarter. So as we head into the final quarter, Sutherland well placed at this stage with a 3-0 advantage. Nathan Ackroyd has not had much call to action this afternoon, and he'll be keen to see the team finish the game with a clean sheet. Just as we start this quarter, another call out for any comments from the viewers. Like to keep this interactive where we can. Sutherland get the ball off and running. Callanan in the play. Now with Hernandez. Northern District's just holding off, forcing Sutherland to throw the ball long. Almost got the intercept there. But Sutherland have the possession again from the sideline. Now with Bennett. This time he needs to get the ball to a blue stick. And a sufficiently poor tackle there, just outside the D from Northern District's. Concedes an early penalty corner. That's not the way to start this final quarter for them. Give Sutherland's battery another opportunity. So we've got Hernandez and Halyard again from the two batteries. Ball comes to Hernandez. Good strike and good save. Jacob Brown. Umpires conversing. That was pretty much down the middle from Hernandez. But Scott Evans, the second umpire from the halfway, saw an infringement there. So another penalty corner. Well, it looked messy at the top there. And in the end, Bennett pushed the ball across to Hernandez, and rather than shoot at goal, he went to the right post, and the ball landed there with Ian McClung. Almost had the opportunity, and Jacob Brown forced into a save. Another corner. Well, I think there was a miscommunication there between Halyard and Bennett. Halyard thought he was taking a shot. Bennett was deflecting it. Dorman now right into the D, under pressure from Callanan. Good pressure from Callanan, and Dorman in the end wasn't able to control the ball and lost it over the back line. That was a good fast counter-attack from Northern District, and you'd think it's probably their better opportunities. McGregor, his back pass there was offline. Hernandez scrambled but couldn't pick it up. District looking infield, tried to get it to the top of the D. Infield, McGregor with the vital intercept there, played the ball onto Dorman's feet. Hayden Scheuer did a good job there, making the penetration into the D. Halyard now with the ball out wide. Goes infield to Mason Neal. Good possession. Back to McGregor. Goes wide to Hernandez. Looking for the right side. Got McGregor out, McClung out wide. Hayden Neal tried to find him with the deflection. Went close, but not close enough. So turnover on the sideline. And District try again, this time down the right. Unforced error at the back there. So a fairly cheap turnover for Sutherland. Halyard plays it into the centre to Callanan. Gets round Dorman. That ball lifted into the body of the defender. Bilal out into the midfield. Keelan there, trying to stay in the contest. Really strong defensive work from Keelan there. Amir Ali was frustrated. In the end, the umpire said it was off his stick over the back line. Now McGregor with the long overhead. Finn Healy had position there, and Isaac Olsen didn't move, so umpire's blown to the advantage of the defence. Dorman with the ball in the centre. Bilal out to Singota. Down the left. Singota with the ball in, but it was too high and dangerous. Good win in the centre there by Latif. He gets the shot on the goal, blocked by Mitch Ray, but it was his feet that blocked it, so penalty corner. And a first for Northern District. Two batteries for Northern District. Bilal on the left. And Latif on the right. Bilal is the normal weapon here for District. Had a lot of success. See how he goes. And not trapped at the top. District trying to work another outcome here. And good effort by Sutherland, but Hernandez trying to protect his feet. But in the end, the ball found his right foot, and another penalty corner to Northern District, their second of the game. That's an excellent view of the corner there. Bilal again gets the shot this time, and Mitch Ray with the goal line save. Ackroyd beaten, and Mitch Ray to his left making the save. Another good chance there. Ball into the D. Singota almost onto it. Halyard with the ball on the right there. Goes the overhead. Has Isaac Olsen up high. Turnover. Sutherland need to scramble back in defence. District will break quickly. Dorman on the ball. Will Kirchie gets the free hit there. No, umpires have changed their direction. Halyard with the ball. Out wide to Bennett. Olsen up high. Now back with Riley Lloyd. 4 in front of him. Callanan with the ball. Now with Bennett. He was passing left, but there was no one there. Riley Lloyd eventually got hold of it, but opportunity lost there for Sutherland. Hayden Neal with the ball out to McClung. Finds Bennett. And good pass by McClung. Finds Bennett just in front of the goalkeeper. And a well-deflected ball into the left. Bennett there on the just in front of the penalty corner spot. Jacob Brown trying to get to him. So well-timed pass from Ian McClung. Injecting himself on the right-hand side brings up Sutherland's 4th goal and a second to Matthew Bennett for the game. Bilal looks left and down the left sideline again from District. Good tackle from Mitch Ray. Finds Hayden Neal as the outlet into Keelan. Look to possess this ball. He's got 3 around him, but keeps the ball from the sideline. Well played by Keelan. McClung now infield to Hayden Neal. Hernandez looks wide to McGregor. Halyard up high. Got 1 to beat in the D. And Bilal said, "That was lifted into me, sir." And the umpire agreed. Plays the ball across the D. Bennett applying pressure. Bilal gets the ball back. Good intercept there from Keelan, doing the extra work. McGregor with the ball. And well over the crossbar from McGregor. Camera crew must have been looking for that one. District from the sideline. Bennett applying pressure. Dorman again in the centre. Amir Ali with the ball out wide to the left. District looking in. Latif with the shot there. Had no angle to work with, and Ackroyd had his lines covered, so in the end harmlessly across the D, but Latif showing he is a real danger there, left unattended in the D. Ball almost falls to District. Ackroyd with an excellent save on his right there. Good shot by District there. Broken play in the D. Just under 4 minutes to play. District pressing for a goal here. Bilal with the ball through. And that's hit Hernandez high just outside the D. Umpires called that as a dangerous play. So Mitch Ray with the restart. Finds Keelan, back to Ray. Now with McClung on the right side, he goes down the sideline, finds Callanan. 2 on him. Wins the penalty. McClung in to Hayden Neal, now with Keelan out wide. McGregor sends Dorman the wrong way. looking across the D. Bennett was making the lead into space, but District covered up. Latif into Dorman. This is a good play. Excellent cutout by Ackroyd. And the ball off Ray in the end, over the back line. Umpire calls a restart from the 25. District in the D again, applying pressure. Sutherland keeping up. And Keelan pinches that one. Good work by Sutherland to keep their feet out of the way. Callanan now with the ball through to Mason Neal. He's got two in front. Callanan infield. And in the end, loses out. Singhota. Dorman now carries it forward. Ali to Latif. Latif with the ball infield. Eventually gets across to Hayden Shoyer. Mitch Ray blocks that ball out. Callanan picks it up. And he gets the penalty there. So just over a minute remaining. McGregor with the free hit. McClung out wide on the right. Deflects the ball through to Keelan. McClung to Bennett. Finds Neal to his left. Ball through to Halyard. Deflects it up and completely loses track of it. Somehow he gets it back. And a final shot at goal. Went for the, I think that was a Spanish option. He's gone for the top left-hand corner of the goal. .20 seconds remaining. Bilal with the overhead down the right-hand side. Singhota with on the ball. Umpire, the game has stalled a bit here as the umpires talk to the Northern District bench. There's 6 seconds to go. So the players have called it a day, and Sutherland finished the game with a 4-0 win. Goals to Angus Callanan, Christian Halyard, and 2 to Matthew Bennett. So a good result for Sutherland, and just the result they wanted in the lead into the semi-finals. Keeps their momentum and their 4th position secure. And without the services of a couple of senior players today, a good performance from a number of Sutherland's younger players. I was particularly impressed with Angus Callanan's performance in the centre. Zach Keelan did a power of running and work in the front line. And Mitch Ray was ever reliable at the back, making a super save on the goal line to top it off. So thanks for joining in this afternoon. 2 wins for Sutherland in seconds, PL2 and PL1. We hope you enjoyed the afternoon.